What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. I am your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Illness across all social media platforms. I've been hearing a lot of people say that Raw Motivations, aka Ben Taylor, is your favorite self-aware narcissist. If that is true, please leave the page right now. I'm just joking. Follow Raw Motivations, y'all. I'm a self-aware narcissist, y'all. I use my platform to raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder, get more people into therapy, and also validate the victims of said disorder. Today's episode is going to be about getting past the narcissistic relationship, getting through it, dealing with the trauma. So me and Ben Taylor at Raw Motivations, who's an excellent content creator about narcissistic abuse. He's a coach. I'm telling y'all, he's the truth. Raw Motivations on all platforms, on YouTube as well. I was live with him last night, and somebody in the chat, y'all, asked a very, very particular question. They said, how do I get over this trauma right here? How do I get around it? I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to push it down and get out. They said, I want to just get over this trauma. I want to get over this trauma. I don't want to deal with it. I want to repress it, and I want to, live the life that I want to live. I want to be able to live the life that I want to live, and I want to be able to live, I want to be able to live my life the way it needs to be lived. Phone went in record now. That sucks. And I told them, so when I'm talking to people one-on-one, I'm doing my little one-on-one coaching sessions on Zoom and things like that. The link is in my bios, y'all, to do that. When I'm doing that, I tell people, sometimes you can't go around trauma, y'all. You cannot go around the trauma. They say this is your trauma right here, y'all. This is your trauma. This is like a little doll. This is your trauma right here. You can't go around the trauma. You have to go through it. You have to face this trauma. You have to face that abuse. You have to face what you went through and understand that you went through. Acknowledge what happened. You have to do that. And the analogy I like to use all the time right here, y'all, and this is when I came off the top of my head one day on a one-on-one. I said, somebody asked a very similar question. I said, you ever seen the movie Finding Nemo? You remember when when Marlin and Dory were looking for Nemo, and they came to the jellyfish, where the jellyfish is at. It was like a tunnel where the jellyfish were going to be at. Somebody said, hey, you come to the tunnel, go through the tunnel. Do not go over it. Do not go around it. Go through the tunnel. They decided, no, it'll be easier to go around the tunnel. It's dark, it's scary, it's treacherous. We don't know what's through there. We can go around it, over top of it, and it'll help us deal with it. So you know what they did? They went over top of it, and they ran into the jellyfish. They got stung. Dory almost died. It made it a lot harder. I tell people, the analogy is you have to go through. You have to go through that tunnel. That tunnel is where you face the trauma. That tunnel is where you battle the demon that is the narcissistic person. That tunnel is where you battle it, you go through it, you deal with it, you process it, and you break through. You get past it. You really, really do. You get past it. You cannot go over that tunnel. You end up getting stung like Dory. You end up getting stung and messed up like Dory and Marlin. Both of them got stung up, because the turtles had to save them. You have to go through it. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it's treacherous. Yes, you don't know what's through. Yes, you don't know what's down there. What's down there? But guess what? It's scary at first. When you get through it, when you come out of that darkness, boom, you're a new person. You've been rebuilt. It won't happen again because now you have the tools to process your stuff. Process it. You can go back through that trauma. You can deal with it. You have to face it. You cannot go around it. Because they say all the time, you will find your destiny on the very road that you take to avoid it. If you try to go around that tunnel, you'll get stung by those jellyfish. You'll get stung by more trauma. You'll get stung by things of your past. You try to repress things, you try to go around it, you have to deal with it. That's why a lot of narcissistic people, that tunnel is therapy. They'll rather go around it. That tunnel is the narcissist trauma. They'll rather go around it. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to go through it. That's why so many narcissistic, toxic people avoid therapy, because therapy is going through that tunnel. I'm going through that tunnel right now. I'm swimming through it. It's dark. I hit the wall sometimes. I regress sometimes. I go back because I'm scared, but I still go through it. I'm still pushing forward. The crazy thing about it is, I might not ever make it to the other side of the tunnel. But it's better than going above it, getting shocked, being just like the people I've tried to avoid, being just like my dad, being just like my situation, being just like Nick, failing. Because I'm scared to go through it. Sometimes you have to go through. You cannot go around it. Go through it, process it, acknowledge it. Sometimes you feel defeated. Sometimes it's gonna feel like you lost. I lost this battle. I can't believe I let somebody treat me like that. You didn't have the tools back then. It's not a loss until you give up. It's not a loss until you give up. It's not a loss until you surrender. You have not surrendered. You've just been defeated. You lost the battle. You will not lose the war. This shit is a war. It's not one battle. One battle on the field, in the war of narcissism, there is not one battle. This is a war. You can win your war. Everybody's war is a bigger war, the bigger war, but you have your own personal war that you're fighting as well. And you, yourself, have the ability to do it. You just got to go through it, acknowledge it, process it. There's so many people on the other side of the tunnel calling your name. Hey, we believe in you. That's why you get a support system, so you're not going in there and it's sad, dark, scary. Nobody else has been through this tunnel. There's so many people who have been through that tunnel. How do you think the turtle or whoever told them about the tunnel, how do you think they knew to go through it, not around? You can't lead you can't lead people somewhere you haven't been. That person who told Marlon and Dory to go through that tunnel, had been through there before, had navigated that, or knows somebody that has navigated it. There's a community in there. That's why I said you have to find a community. I found a community when I was first processing being diagnosed or pre-diagnosed narcissistic personality disorder. I had to go to find a community online in self-aware narcissist groups. You can find community online in in survivors and victims groups and thriver groups, narcissistic thriver groups. That's what you got to do. Because there's people on the other side of that tunnel calling to you that believe in you. But it does not matter if they believe in you. You have to believe in you. I believe in me. You got to believe in you. Ben Taylor believes in him. Heather Coleman Voss believed in herself. Cynthia believed in herself. All these survivors and victims I'm cool with now. I'm just saying, like, they believe. There's other people on the other side of the tunnel. That's why you reach out to other people who have been through similar experiences, who have been through that tunnel. Hey, I'm on the hey, this is Lee. I'm at the tunnel, and I'm about to swim over. I'm going to swim over it. It's too dark. It's too scary. Now, Lee. Hey. I'm on the other side of the tunnel. I know it's scary, but we've been there. So many people have been there. Everybody say, hey, Lee. They're like, hey, Lee. Everybody can hear me. I'm like, there's other people over there. Y'all having fun? I'm still scared. I'm gonna swim over top of the tunnel. Lee, if you swim over that tunnel, you're gonna meet another narcissist up there. You're gonna meet another narcissist. You're gonna meet worse. There's worse up there. There's psychopaths, sociopaths. There's worse people up there. Don't go up there. Come through. Follow our voice. Follow our lead. And if you go through there, start swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. That's what Dory said. It's a kid's movie with a powerful message in it. Sometimes you gotta go through. Just keep swimming. Yeah, you're gonna hit the wall. Just keep swimming. Yeah, you're gonna get scared and you can get hoovered back in. Just keep swimming. Yeah, you're gonna fall flat on your face. Just keep swimming. Yeah, you're not a fish, so you gotta go up for water, so you gotta go up for air sometimes. Just keep swimming. You have to just keep swimming. Go through the tunnel. What's wrong? It's scary. Yeah, it's scary as hell. It's a tunnel. Shit. I'm scared. If you have a fear of the dark, yeah, it's dark, scary. You can't see, you can't hear. All your senses have been all your senses. You have to rely on, you have to trust yourself because you can't see, you can't hear, you can't smell, you can't touch anything. You might touch the wall in front of you. You can't touch anything. It's complete silence. You're there by yourself, and that's the scariest time right there when you're in the darkness by yourself. Because when you're alone, your thoughts become your enemies. They do. They attack you with the negativity. They attack you. You want to go back. Hey, go back. It's easy if you go back. At least you can see. So you look back. You can see the light behind you, can't you? You look back. You can see the light behind you. It's easy to go back. That narcissist at the back of the tunnel. Come on back. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Let's get married. Let's have some babies. You're like, oh, babies and married? You start swimming back. Then you hear it. Look. Then you reach out to your support group. Hey, don't swim back there. Come back there. That's a Hoover. It's a Hoover? It's a damn Hoover. Come back here right now. But the baby, come back here right now. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. You got it. I know this episode took a little left. This has been a full ranting episode, y'all. I know y'all like my rants. I had no idea what the direction of this was going to go, but I enjoyed the direction it ended up going, y'all. Keep swimming. It's dark. It's scary. You can't hear. You can't see. You're alone with yourself. It's scary, isn't it? But when you become comfortable in that darkness by yourself, that's when you know you're winning. That's when you know you don't want to look back. Who cares about the light behind you? That light behind you is an illusion. It's an optical illusion. It's a hallucination. It's a mirage. You're in the desert now. It's a mirage behind you of happiness. a mirage of the family that you wanted. It's a mirage. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. And who knows how long you can be in a tunnel? It could be a couple of months. It could be a few weeks. It could be a year. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. You got it. And guess what? Sooner or later, you start to see the real light on the other side. You've broken the trauma bond. You've battled through the trauma, the toxicity of this narcissistic relationship, and guess what? Everybody's over there to congratulate you. You're no longer a victim. You're a survivor. You're a thriver. That's when they hand you the phone. When you know you're a survivor, that's when they hand you the phone. You turn around and you call and you talk to somebody else that's coming through. Hey, I just made it through. It's cool over here. It's warm. The water's come on in. The water's fine. Just keep swimming. This episode gave me chill bumps, y'all. I got some chill bumps. Oh, goodness gracious. This is good. Oh, what's some heat? Oh, it's fire. Anyways, y'all, like and subscribe for more. I like this one. I had no idea where this was going, but I like this one. I really, really do. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like and subscribe for more. Mental Illness is out. Peace.